Hi guys. Today I just really been thinking of a lot of things. Um, Specifically, I was listening to this song on the radio, and it was called "Dear Younger Me," right? So it made me start to think about the things that I would tell the younger me, or me a couple years ago. And here are a couple of things I would tell myself. Stop trying to impress people. Number one. Stop trying to be a people pleaser, because at the end of the day, no matter what you do, people will still not be satisfied. Number two, don't cry over crazy stuff. Like, things in life happen and you have to cry about it, but don't waste your time and energy over crying over things that will not even matter in a couple of months. Number three, let go of people that you know you do not need in your life. The reason why I say that is because sometimes we hold on so tight to friendships or people that we know are no good for us, or no good, like, for our lives, period. And yet we hold on to them because we believe that, oh, we can't live life without them, or they'll hate me, or whatever. You know what I have to say for that? Let them dislike you. Because at the end of the day, your energy, your positivity is what matters. Your energy that you're giving to others is what matters. If you're walking around sad and all this stuff, you need to figure out why. Because 9 times out of 10, it might be coming from your circle. Number four, focus on what's important. And when I mean focus on what's important, I mean God, family, friends, school. Most importantly, out of all of these things, is focusing on your spirituality with God. Working on your relationship with God is the most important thing in your life, because at the end of the day, family will fail you, friends will fail you, your education or your degree will fail you, your job will fail you. Everything in life will eventually fail you. So what you need to put your hope in and your foundation is in God, because at the end of the day, He's the only one who will never fail you. Number six, when it comes to education or school, do not necessarily put yourself in a time constraint or start making yourself feel bad because you hadn't reached certain milestones or goals that most people your age have already mastered. And that's because God has a reason for you to be where you are now. And He also has He has placed people in that season of your life for you to help them. And if you would have graduated so many years ago, if you would have did whatever so many years ago, or gotten that job so many years ago, the whole population of people that you would be around would be completely different, which in turn would make your journey different. And sometimes it takes some setbacks for us to realize what's important and to actually help us to help somebody else one day. Number seven, enjoy life. I know that being a Christian in general, a lot of people think there are so many constraints. It's really not. God is a God of peace, a God of freedom. Not meaning that you could just go out and shoot people. No, that's not what I mean by freedom. The freedom to be happy, the freedom to be joyful, the freedom to help one another. The freedom to live life to the fullest, because you can live life to the fullest as a Christian. You don't have to just live under a rock, just being honest. Number eight, I'm actually thinking of these as I go. Actually, I'm right now on my campus. So number eight, go out in nature, study nature, and become a part of your community and your areas, because there's somebody out there that needs you exactly how you are in this season. And that brings me to point number 9. Yes, we change over time, which is the truth, but there's a reason why you are the way that you are right now in this moment. There's a reason why you are the way that you are, and it's because the people that you will affect and the people who will be around you need the person that you are right now. So yes, continue to strive for perfection. Yes, continue to strive to do what God has told us to do. But in that season, don't beat yourself up too much. And number 10, last but not least, What should be my numero 10? Oh, there it is. Laughter. Laugh. Laugh when you're happy. Laugh when you're sad. Laugh when you're at peace. Laugh when you want to cry and just break down. Because laughing and smiling is a very vital part of life. And one thing I realized is you never know who your smile influences. When you smile at people, they'll smile back, and it's like reciprocity. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going. I'll give you an example. Today I was in the grocery store, and this lady was in front of me, and the line was completely long, right? And she put the separator behind her groceries for me, and I was like, thank you, right? Because I was excited, because I had been in line for God knows how long. And I put my groceries up there, and then I put the thing, I don't know what it's called, like the little space thing. I put it behind my groceries for the lady behind me. She said, thank you. And when I was checking out my food, another lady came behind her, and she put the spacer for that person behind her groceries. And that person said, thank you. You see how that keeps going? That's the same thing with your smile. That's the same thing with your laugh. That's the same thing with life in general. That's the same thing with being positive. You can be positive. You can laugh. Even in the midst of all your storms and pain, choose to smile, choose to be joyful, because that's something that I have made a conscious choice to do. And that's even if my day is completely horrible, like completely horrible. You know what I tell myself? Smile anyway. You know, if nothing else good happened throughout the day, guess what the good thing that happened throughout the day for me was? I woke up. I was breathing. I had air in my lungs. You know, that's a blessing in and of itself. And sometimes we forget to even look at the things that we consider small. And we need to thank God for those things, because, I mean, hey, I'm just telling you guys, make a conscious decision to be positive no matter what your circumstances and situations are. And no matter what light you're given in this season of your life, choose to be happy. I love you guys. Bye. Peace, love, and blessings.